Greetings Tech Fam. An absolutely beautifully curated ATS friendly resume will get you the dream job. You must have heard this a million number of times, but are you actually sure or do you even know what that term actually means? Now, when we are talking about ATS friendly resume, we are talking about certain set of parameters that needs to be there in a particular resume for the recruiter to notice you first. So in today's video, we will be actually discussing on that and just few pointers based on our experience, what works and what doesn't. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have a resume in front of me right now. This happens to be from one of our candidates who had applied few months back and has been undergoing training with us. Now this particular resume has certain parameters, certain tones which actually do not fit well with the recruiters. So let's understand the first and the most important aspect of things. It happens to be your name and your contact info. By name, you are actually known by it, and contact info is important for them to reach you. So these things has to be absolutely spot on and absolutely clear at the top of your resume. Now, experience. As you can see from the resume right in front of us, this particular resume do not have any specific experience. That is because this is straight out of college. Now, experience is the place where you show your IT prowess. Remember, either you are going to mention all the past jobs or the job profile that you have done, or else you are going to mention the projects that you have made and uploaded in GitHub in case you're a fresher just out of college. Please make sure you do not have a laundry list of items because no one has time to go through all those job profiles or the jobs that you have done. Just mention your achievements. Have you implemented some, say, new technology? Did your team benefit from you doing something amazing? So as you can see here, when we are including few, say, projects that is done from GitHub, this is showing a measurable impact that this person may have on the future of the company where he might be recruited to. Of course, make sure to quantify it. Recruiters love numbers. If you have numbers to show that this particular technology had made this particular project go from say 1 lakh in revenue to 10 lakhs in revenue. So these kind of numbers will give the recruiters an idea what you are worth and what you can bring to the table. Now for the most important part of it, skills. Now this is where you can brag a little. Programming languages, cybersecurity expert, or maybe cloud expertise. You have it? Please make sure that you mention it. Quantify it in points. Make sure that the recruiter understands that these are the skill sets that you bring to the table. Make sure that you're tailoring your skill based on the job profile that you're applying for. If the job profile specifically mentions that you need to have cloud expertise, make sure to mention that you have cloud expertise provided you actually have that. Please do not go overboard because recruiters actually tend to understand when you try to overcompensate on few things. So that is extremely important. Now, something very interesting. Whenever you're applying for any job profile, be it from LinkedIn, be it from Naukri.com, be it from Monster.com, be it from Indeed.com, always make sure that you're curating your profile with reference to the job description. Now, what do I mean by this? You need to understand when you're applying for a particular company, just do a bit of research. Say you're applying for some MNC, some service-based MNC company. So please go through their profile. Please go through their website to understand what kind of job, what kind of service do they provide. Now, go to the LinkedIn or go to Naukri and read their job description. Pick out keywords. There are specific websites which I will be mentioning down below. You can go ahead, take these job descriptions, put up in the websites and get certain keywords. The top 5 or 6 keywords which is present in the job description is extremely important that you have those certain keywords in your resume all over it like breadcrumbs. Why? When the recruiter, or say for example when you are passing your resume to the recruiter, the person makes it go through an ATS system. So the ATS system catches hold of all the keywords based on the job description and your resume is boosted up based on the ATS referral system. Now remember this, the moment that happens, your chances of getting called for an interview increases at least 10 to 15%. Now it's extremely important to understand few more small tips. Just make sure that you do not copy paste the same resume for every job profile that you apply for. This is a common mistake that we have seen amongst our candidates and people when we tell them to apply to various companies. Definitely, there are odds. You apply for 10, 15, 20 jobs and you get called for one or two. But even those one or two do not come in easily if you do not have your resume curated properly based on the job description. So please do not copy paste from one profile to another and just keep sending it through different recruiters, because recruiters definitely have community and your profile will get passed around and you will not score well in that case. Another mistake that I have seen personally are the typos. Why is it important? A typo generally indicates the recruiter that you are not diligent enough, you are not patient enough to go through your resume once you have actually made it. So these are few of the most basic things that you have to understand when you're sending out your resume. So finally, as you understand, resume is one of the most powerful tool to get your step on the door. Now there are much more other prospects that you need to take care of before you can convert an interview, but to get an interview slot, it's extremely important that your resume is top notch. We at Yodaafy, we are committed to helping many more candidates to go ahead and get the dream job. So as a matter of fact, if you're watching this video, please go ahead and comment down below. And the first 20 to 25 folks who approach us after seeing this video with the reference of this video, we will be curating your profile personally, absolutely free of cost. And we may even push it through to our specific recruiters that we have on board if your profile matches up to the job descriptions that we get. So if you're looking for an opportunity as a fresher, please be kind enough to go ahead and reach out to us. You have all the details below, and definitely like and subscribe, because we will be coming up with more and more video for our tech family here, and we will just make sure that we can help you get your dream job. Thank you.